Hi family, Dr. Hooten here at Hooten Family Healing Center in Dallas, Texas. Excited to bring you a supplemental cancer prevention video. Today is all about brushing your teeth, toothpaste, mouth health, your oral hygiene, and cancer prevention. You know, recently I learned and studied and saw that we all have what are called bad bugs, and they have all these long crazy names. But we most likely, and I say most likely meaning up to 99% of us, have these bad bugs that have been living in our mouth since we were children. And I saw a guy who studied kids, and he found out that at 2 years old, 1 in 5 children already have these bugs in their mouth, this bacteria that is already eating away at teeth. And by the time we're 5 and 6 years old, that number's increased to 50%. When we start kissing people more, you know, in our teenage years, and 20 and 25, that it's spread like wildfire. And you can also get it from your dogs and cats. So if you're getting licked in the face by your animals, they have already passed into your mouth these bad bugs, and they make a home in your teeth and around your gum line. Why is this important? Well, these particular bugs eat away at the health of your gums, at the health of your teeth. And this is one of the reasons that we brush our teeth, right? Whenever we wake up in the morning, you've got bad breath. That's because of these bad bugs have been proliferating in your mouth, and they make these huge colonies. They're gross. It's disgusting. When you look at them under a microscope, they're moving around like little bitty worms. Ugh. They're there. Deal with it. I know if you germaphobes out there that this is really disgusting. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Just, it's there. Now, what do? This is important. The first thing, I'm going to go through a list of stuff here. The first thing you have to understand is that fluoride will make the situation worse. The fluoride doesn't kill all these bad bugs. It's also toxic to your body. Did you know fluoride will get into your system and start eating away at your thyroid? It's very inflammatory. It is a chemical. You don't have to have it to prevent cavities. That is a lie. It's a myth. Get rid of the fluoride. And there are many dentists around town. We've got a dozen locally here in North Texas who don't use fluoride anymore, and they will tell you stop the fluoride. A, it's poisonous. B, you don't need it to prevent cavities. There are much safer and effective ways to prevent cavities. And really what you want to do is get after killing these bad bugs. And I've started doing some of this stuff recently. It's made a tremendous difference in my breath. You know how it is. You're talking all day, maybe drink some coffee, and you notice it. You want to cover your mouth or whatever. Maybe you're during a workout. That's when I really notice things. I'm breathing heavy, and I'm afraid of people to walking by me, right? I don't want to knock them out. Well, I've noticed that this has started to change because of some of these things that I've been doing. So I want to go through a couple of things that I found out. Iodine. Okay, Christine, can you hand me an iodine? Iodine is one of these things. It's a mineral. It's a trace mineral that your body uses for a lot of things. This is the one that we carry in the office. It's Lugol's, 2%. You can order it online. You can get up to a 10% solution. Add a drop of iodine to your toothpaste. Now what this will do, and we're going to talk about toothpaste also. We'll talk about that next. What the iodine will do is it will wipe out these bad bugs. I mean, they hate this stuff. Iodine is like, it's poison to the bad guys. Really good for your body. It helps your thyroid clean out fluoride. It'll help it clean out chloride if you're a big swimmer. This iodine is a powerful stuff. It helps your body deal with the radiation that we're getting from the planet. Or if you have been exposed to a lot of different types of radiation, like from cell phones, your body will use iodine to clean this stuff out. Very important trace mineral. Started adding it to my toothpaste. It's made a big difference in my gum health, the way that my mouth feels, especially, a couple hours after I brush. I just notice it's not stinking as much. Now the toothpaste that we use, can you hand me a bottle of toothpaste, Christine? The toothpaste that my family uses, we order it from Young Living. Obviously, you've got some of these oil companies that make fantastic toothpaste. This is the one, and we carry this in the office. It's thieves based. Absolutely no fluoride, no sodium lauryl sulfate. There's no chemicals in here that are going to damage our body. And you know what? Our teeth are doing fantastic. Nobody has any cavities. When I was younger using fluoride, I had a bunch of cavities, I had a bunch of teeth problems. Now I don't have any of that anymore. You can certainly find clean toothpaste. Now let's say you don't want to spend whatever, I think it's $12 or $13 for a bottle of toothpaste like this. You can make your own toothpaste. I did this for a long time. You really don't need a whole lot of ingredients either. You can just use straight coconut oil, a little dash of baking soda, and then add a drop of iodine on there, and that would be all that you need to really clean your mouth. And if you don't have iodine and you just want to use coconut oil and a little bit of baking soda, that would work great also. And your teeth feel really polished when you use a coconut oil based toothpaste, and I like that. And coconut oil has some antimicrobial properties to it. Very good if you've ever heard anybody talking about coconut oil swishing. You can swish this around in your mouth and really do a good job of cleaning out your mouth also. But I will tell you what I learned this morning is that iodine does a way better job of cleaning up bad bugs than just coconut oil alone. Now, if you floss, that's great. Don't dig into your gums, because if you do, you're creating an opening for these bad bugs to get further into your gum line and closer to your jawbone. So just clean the food particles out. Don't dig into your gums. That's for flossing. The best thing to do would be a water pick and add a drop of iodine or so to the water and flush through with the water pick if you've got access to that. Also, you could do a mouthwash with a little bit of sea salt and a few drops of iodine again, and after you brush, then swish with this mouthwash, and that'll do a real good job of cleaning up any extra bugs, get in and out of your teeth really well with this mouthwash. So there's some tips for today. What does all that have to do with cancer? Well, anything you can do to make it easier on your immune system. So these bad bugs that are in your mouth, if they get into your body, they can wreak havoc, especially on your heart tissue. It's a big cause of pericarditis, this heart infection. So you want to wipe these bugs out, and anything you can do to lessen the toll on your immune system is going to radically increase your body's ability to get rid of cancer cells, because they're all developing. My daughter has cancer cells. Every one of you listening to this or watching this, we all have cancer cells. We make them every day. If you've watched this series, you understand why now. That's not anything to be scared of. You just got to put your body in a position where it's always getting rid of these cancer cells and lessening the load on your immune system. This is Dr. Hooten signing off. Stay tuned for more videos. Remember, drugs are bad, God is great, and so are you.